Head over heels for that someone. Head for the hills for nothing.
Hi besties, it's your girl, your friendly neighbourhood otaku, Scarrlet Uzumaki, back with another video. I'm so glad you could all make it back here today, besties. I'm so happy that you have all subscribed to the Bestieverse. Look how happy the sun is. Even the sun is shining down on all of you besties in the Bestieverse. And bestie, if you are new, make sure you subscribe so you can join the Bestieverse and the sun will always shine on you too. Grab your desired beverage. I'm having my matcha latte mixed with some ginger in my favourite fairy tale cup. So let's enjoy the yap session for today, besties. Today we are talking about a situation which happened in the United States as of yesterday, and it is absolutely crazy. Some would say demonic, some being me. Hello. Sorry, that's my nephew. He's here. I am just watching him. So he's offering his own commentary. So if you can hear him gurgling away, it's because he agrees the situation is also demonic. Don't you? Yes, you do. Yeah. Can you say demonic? Can you say demonic? So what happened was that a 25-year-old cosplayer who is known online as Kit Noel made a bomb threat to another cosplayer who was having a booth at the Texas convention San Japan. But why did somebody make such a horrendous threat? What the media outlets have gathered was that this dispute, which led to the bomb threat, started out when one person made an unsavory comment about the supplement Gamer Subs, which, if you don't know, besties, tends to be marketed towards streamers. So it is an energy supplement. You put it in water, you mix it together, you have a little slurp, and it's basically Red Bull in powder form, but it's marketed towards streamers because a lot of streamers do collaborate with them. Now, I'm not sure if this cosplayer Kit Noel had some sort of sponsorship or they were partnered with Gamer Subs, but they seemed to believe in their soul that they needed to defend Gamer Subs with their whole heart, to the point that they made a bomb threat, and they threatened to place a bomb underneath this person's booth at San Japan. And what happened was that somebody who was attending saw this comment and was rightfully terrified and thus called this threat in. So besties, I do find it very peculiar that this cosplayer thought it was necessary to make these threats, because this is something I would expect from a high schooler who was making, an edgy joke, not from somebody who has their frontal lobe developed at 25 years of age, not from somebody who has graduated from high school. I wouldn't expect this type of behavior from a grown adult, to make these threats and to assume that their actions would not have consequences. So looking through Kit Noel's Instagram, you would think this behavior is very out of character for them, because they are a cosplayer who made, I suppose, a charity to highlight and raise money for important causes. I believe this is because that Kit Noel does have cystic fibrosis, which is an autoimmune disease which affects the lungs. So I believe that they like to use that platform to raise money for important issues. So for them to do something like this, making a bomb threat, is really going to diminish all of the hard work they have put into the Cosplay Care project, which is the project that they made to help raise money for these issues, which I find really sad because they have done some really good work and have raised a lot of money for marginalized groups, which is really sad that their hard work is being diminished to bomb threat. Looking at the comments of her last Instagram post of when she was saying she was going to San Japan, the comments do not give her any mercy. They are making fun of her for her threats, which is not what I do agree with, but it does show that most of the people who are aware of the situation are under the sentiment that A, you shouldn't make bomb threats, and 2, you mess around and you will find out. This behaviour that they exhibited to make bomb threats over gamer subs is very demonic, which is quite fitting because they were dressed as Raven when they made the threats, and they were also dressed as Harley Quinn, another equally deranged character, when they were arrested. So this cosplayer has ruined the hard work they have done for the community. They have tarnished their reputation, and they have also potentially ruined any further opportunities of ever being invited to guest at a convention again. And you know how the internet will never let you forget about something? The internet will never let her forget. And also, anybody else who is looking to, ride or die for any brands, let this be a lesson to you. Think about what you are posting online, because it can have serious repercussions for you. Don't be like this cosplayer. Brands do not care about you this way. So don't start going crazy. Don't start getting dizzy in trying to protect these brands that don't care about you. So besties, I really hope that none of you watching will think it's appropriate to make threats like this cosplayer, because please don't. No one will save you, because you're going to be locked up. They won't let you out. If I can give you any advice, besties, it would be to never threaten to bomb a venue. That is possibly the most idiotic thing you can do. Why? Because it's just idiotic. Does it really need to be spelled out for people to not make threats to bomb places? It feels like in 2025 especially, every other day, every other week, there is a new massacre. There is people who have unfortunately lost their lives due to crazy, psychotic, demonic people who will go and massacre innocent people, who will go and shoot up people in schools, in churches, in clubs, and you decide it's appropriate to threaten to bomb somebody in today's current climate? Get out of here. Get out of here. I remember on YouTube, there was one YouTuber who thought it'd be appropriate to walk around with a speaker in his bag, and he would allow his watchers to play any sound from his speakers. And one of his watchers played a sound that said that detonation was successful as he was walking through a university. So many people thought that there was a bomb in the university, and what happened? That streamer was arrested, and he was trying to say it's a joke, it's a joke. No, it's not a joke when you cause public disturbance. It's not a joke when people feel threatened. It's not a joke when you threaten to cause somebody harm. And it's unfortunate you had to learn this way, but it's a lesson you needed to learn today. If you haven't learned it after 25 trips around the sun, you will never learn it. You were 25 years of age, you thought it was appropriate to joke about threatening to bomb somebody, and you were surprised that you were arrested. Why are you arrested? Why are you surprised? Why are you surprised? You threatened to kill somebody. Do you know what you did? Do you not understand the gravity of the situation? And I think it's very important, besties, that people in the cosplay spaces need to be made aware that their actions will have consequences. Because so many people think they're untouchable because they're just making a joke online, they're just trying to be edgy, they're trying to be cool, they're trying to be funny. Honey, you're gonna get arrested, and you deserve it. Like, they will lock you up for being stupid. It's idiotic. And I'm hoping that this case, this story, stops anybody else from trying to be this stupid in 4K. I'm really hoping that nobody else does something so stupid. I really hope that this cosplayer, now they're on bail, I really hope that they are thinking about what they have done. I don't feel sad for what they have done, but I do have empathy for them because they made a very stupid mistake, and that will impact them, because just one Google of her name, her online name and her legal name, any company will see these articles and they may be very reluctant to work with her again. I mean, hopefully Gamer Subs will work with her. I mean, she's very clearly a fan. Perhaps things will blow over. Perhaps things will fizzle out in a couple of years and people will have moved on from this, and she'll be able to gain some more opportunities in the cosplay community as a guest, or maybe collaborations with other brands in the future. But for now, I doubt that will happen because this news is still very fresh in the cosplay world. So people will be very reluctant to work with her and have their name associated with somebody who made a bomb threat and somebody who may have criminal charges put against them. I do hope that she's able to learn that what she posts online, it can have repercussions in the real world, because a lot of people forget this. They see this screen and think whatever happens in the screen stays in the screen and it's fine. That isn't the case. A crime is very serious. So to post something online and think it won't affect you in real life, it's very silly. And it's a very juvenile way of thinking. And for somebody of 25 years of age to not be aware of what you post online may affect you in real life, it's very shocking. Because you should have your frontal lobe developed at 25 years of age. I think the moral of the story today is don't make jokes about threatening to harm people in venues where there's going to be thousands of people attending. Don't threaten to shoot people. Don't threaten to bomb people. It's stupid. You'll end up locked up. Don't do it. Okay, besties, that's all I have time for today, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know below what you think about the situation. Alright, besties, bye-bye. Bye-bye now.